Hello everyone, myself Harish, mathematics lecturer. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter called sets. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter called sets. So sets ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋ ಥಾಟು what is the definition of set? The first question is, what is set? Actually, set is a well defined collection of objects. Set is a well defined collection of objects. What is the meaning of this well defined? Well defined andre again ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, the set is not a simply collection, it's a well defined collection. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ well defined andre, let us see this in some examples. The first one, it is collection of 4 best cricket players. Collection of 4 best cricket players. If I ask this question to someone X ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು X ಅನ್ನೋ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. X may says 4 players ನೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ. Let me take some Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, Sourav Ganguly, like Zair Khan ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. This is the 4 best cricket player according to X. ಇದೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ suppose Y ಕೇಳಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ. If I ask the same question to someone like Y may say some Jasprit Bumrah, Rohit Sharma, MS Dhoni and KL Rahul ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, according to X, these are the 4 best cricket players. According to Y, these 4 are the best cricket players. Means it says the best is a different thing from person X to person Y. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ idea of best is varying from X to Y. This is not a well defined collection. Means here collection ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ವೇರಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ವೇರಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. Suppose take one more example here. So clearly this is not a well defined collection. Let me take another example. The second one, collection of natural numbers less than 5. Collection of natural numbers less than 5. Same question, person X ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸನ್ X ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 5. ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 5. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 1 2 3 4. ಸೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ Y ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ once again answer will be same, that is 1 2 3 4. These are what actually X ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, Y ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುನಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ವೆಲ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ. ನೋಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಗೂ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಗೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೇರಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಮ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆಲ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಲ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ವೇರಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಪರ್ಸನಿಂದ ಪರ್ಸನಿಗೆ ವೇರಿ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ಹಾಂ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು 5 does not belongs to the collection, 6 does not belongs to the collection, 3 belongs to the collection. But in a previous example, that is the best 4 cricket players ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪರ್ಸನ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸನ್. ನನಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಸಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ, ವೇರಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? That's why the set is not a simply collection, it is a well-defined collection of objects. Next we'll move on to how to represent a set. Next is how to represent a set. ಸೆಟ್ಟನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಯೂಶಲಿ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾಬೆಟ್. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾಬೆಟ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರಿಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಡಿನೋಟ್ಸ್ ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಸೆಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ, B, C and D. These elements are separated by commas and enclosed within a curly braces. This is the representation of a set. How to represent a set? Set ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೇಮ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸಿಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸಿಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಪ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ comma and enclosed within a braces. This is the representation of set. One important point ide here clearly. This is one example antane treat maduva. This A is equal to a set which contains the elements A, B, C and D anta tagolona. Okay, so here A is a element of A anta helboda. The small a is a element of a capital A. A represent what here? It is set. What is this? It's an element. This is set and this is element. So clearly A is an element of A. This can also says A belongs to A. A belongs to A. So symbolically we can write it as like this. This A belongs to A. Suppose A is an element of A, we can say that A belongs to A. Suppose E is not an element of A. Yes, A is not an element of A. Clearly, because we have the elements like A, B, C and D. E is not an element of A. So this can say that E does not belongs to A. Symbolically we can write it as like this. E does not belongs to A. Here if A is an element of something, if A is an element of A antadre A belongs to A anta helteve. If A is not an element of A antadre E does not belongs to A. This is a very very important notations. So A belongs to A, E does not belongs to A. Suppose one element ide antadre ee riti represent ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ A belongs to A. Suppose one element ಆ ಸೆಟ್ ನ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we represent like this. E does not belongs to A. This is very very important. Okay, so what is the definition? The definition says the set is a well defined collection of objects, well defined collection objects. So usually set na ee riti represent ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. A is equal to A, B, C and D. This says that, this symbol says that A belongs to A ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. This symbol says that does not belongs to. This is belongs to and this is does not belongs to. In this representation, we have representation. We have two types of representation in this. The first one is roster form. We have two types of representation. One is roster form. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ roster form ಅಂದರೆ ಈ representation ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟು ಯೂಶಲಿ ಜನರಲ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, A is equal to ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರಿತೀವಿ, those elements are enclosed within a braces. So in this representation, once again these representations are splitted into two types. One is a roster form. The first one is roster form. What does this says? So roster form ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ all the elements of a set na list ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ, if you list all the elements, such a form is called roster form. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Let us check with this example. Let me take an example. The example is collection of prime numbers. Collection of prime numbers less than collection of prime numbers less than 10 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So once again doubt ಬೇಡ, this is the well defined collection. Let me name this set as some x ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಥವಾ prime numbers ಹಾಕೋಗಿ better we take some p, capital letters ಇಂದ denote ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. This p is equal to, so what are the prime numbers less than 10? The first one is 2, next is 3, next is 5, next is 7. These are the prime numbers less than 10. So clear? So ಈ ರೀತಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ನ ಈ ರೀತಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್? So in this form we are listing the elements separated by comma, enclosed within a braces. This is the representation of set in roster form. Representation of set in roster form. Next we have one more representation called, set builder form. We have one more representation called set builder form. What does the set builder form says? In this form we are not listing all the elements. In a set builder form we are not listing all the elements. Instead of listing we take up one general element and describe that element by the property possessed by elements. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. So let us understand this with a example. Previous example ನೇ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Okay, what is the previous example? Collection of prime numbers less than 10. Collection of prime numbers less than 10. ಇದನ್ನು ರೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? That is P is equal to listing, that is 2, 3, 5, 7. These are the prime numbers less than 10. ಇದನ್ನು ಸೆಟ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದರೆ instead of writing all the elements, name is as usual, that is P. Instead of writing all the elements, just take one general element, let it be some x. What is your x? X is a prime number less than x is a prime number less than 10. So, set builder formula, this is P. So, instead of writing, we take one general element, that is x. X is a prime number less than 10. What are the different values of x? Once again, that is 2, 3, 5, 7. Is it clear? So, let me take one more example here. Collection of natural numbers less than collection of natural numbers less than 10 anta tagolo. Collection of natural numbers less than 10 in a roster form. Let me take some a anta tagotene. In a roster form, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the natural numbers less than 10. Then how to represent this in set builder form? Once again, it is A only. Instead of writing all the elements, take a general element, some x, such that this is the way of representing a set in a set builder form. First, you have to take a general element. After that, this is a colon, says such that. What is the property satisfied by all the elements? All are natural numbers. Only natural numbers? We have one more condition. ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 10. ಆಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 10. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? x belongs to n. Of course, all are natural numbers. X belongs to n. And one more condition. X belongs to n and x is less than 10. This is the way of representing some collection in set builder form. A is equal to some general element x such that what is the property? X is a natural number and x is less than 10. This is the way. These are the two different representation. For the two different representation, the first one is roster form and second one is a set builder form. The roster form says we are listing all the elements. In set builder form, instead of listing, just take one general element x and describe the element by the property satisfied by all the elements. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. This is the way of representing two sets. Yeah, we have to note some important points. The point 1. Point 1. Elements in a set not repeated. ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ is not necessary. Order is not necessary. These two important points. So, ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಎರಡನೇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೆಸಸರಿ. ಒಂದೇ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಬರ್ದ್ವಲ್ಲ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 ತನಕ ಅದೇ ಆರ್ಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಶಫಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೂಡ ಬರಿಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೆಸಸರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದೀಸ್ 2 points are important. So one is not repeated, order is not necessary. Okay, next move on to some problems from the exercise only. Okay, the first, which of the following of the following are sets. Which of the following are sets? Justify your answer. Justify your answer. This is the first problem of your exercise. The first one, the collection of all the months of year. Collection of all the months of a year. The collection of all the months of a year. Clearly the note all the months are 12 months. January to December. All the 12 months collect matter. This collection is not varying from person to person. So clearly it's a well defined collection. So it is the set. Justification are there. What is the justification? It's a well defined collection. That's why it is set. Because we are collecting all the months of a year. This is not varying from person to person. The second question. The collection of 10 most talented writers of India. The collection of 10 most talented writers of India. So 10 most talented writers. Once again, the idea of talent is different from person to person. Nanige ishta the writers galu ellarigu ishta agbeku antilla. It's clearly person in the person ige. This collection is varying. Simply this is varying from person to person. So clearly it is not a well defined collection. So it is not a well defined collection means course it is not a set. So the first one is well defined collection, that's why it is set. This is not a well defined collection, that's why it is not a set. Come to the third problem. The collection of all the boys. Collection of all boys in your class. Collection of all the boys in your class. Once again, if you ask this to anybody of your class, this is asked to anybody of your class, the collection is what? Same. Collection is what? Same. So clearly we can say that this collection is a well defined collection. So it is a set. Next, fourth one. The collection of all natural numbers less than 100. The collection of all natural numbers less than 100. So clearly this collection is a well defined collection. So, it is a set. So, once again, this is not a well defined collection, that is why it is not a set. The collection of 10 most talented writers of India. The idea of talent is different from person to person, that is why it is not a set. Collection of all boys in your class. Once again, it is well defined, that is why it is set. This is also well defined, that is why it is a set. Next. Let A is equal to elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert the appropriate. Insert the appropriate. Insert the appropriate. Insert the appropriate symbol belongs to or does not belong to. Insert the appropriate symbol belongs to or does not belongs to in the blank spaces. The blank spaces. Insert, let A is equal to some set. Insert the appropriate symbol belongs to or does not belongs to in the blank spaces. Under that, first one, 5 dash A. Second one, 8 dash A. Third one, 4 dash A, and fourth one, 10 dash A. This is the question. A is given. A is what? It's a given set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಸಿಂಬಲ್ಸ್ನ ಈ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 5 ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ 5 ಈಸ್ ಅ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಎ ಈಸ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ? ಎ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಎ. If A is not an element, A does not belongs to. This stands for belongs to, and this is what? Does not belongs to. So, clearly this is 5 is element of A, that's why it is belongs to A. Come to second one, 8. 8 is not a element of this set. So, it is does not. What about 4? Yes, 4 is an element of A, it is belongs to. What about 10? 10 is not an element of A, so it is does not belongs to. Next problem. Write the following. Write the following. Write the following sets in. Write the following sets in roster form. write the following set in roster form. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೆಲವು ಸೆಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. We have to write that set into roster form. The first one, A. Set A is given as set of all element x such that x is an integer. X is an integer and not only integer, we have one more condition. Your x is greater than -3, less than 7. Your set is given in a set build-up form. Set is given in a set build-up form. Same set na roster form alli baribeku. So how to write roster form andre gottide. You have to list all the elements according to this condition. What is the condition is given? X is an integer. Doubt illa. Okay. What are the integers? Simply not integers. There is one more condition between -3 and 7. What are the integers between -3 and 7? Direct baribodala. Set A in roster form. This is 0. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, -1, -2, -3, that it is goes on. So between -3 and 7, what are the integers between -3 and 7? So integers are -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the roster form of this set builder form. This is the roster form of your set builder form. Clear? Next. Set B is given as set of all elements x such that x is a natural number. Natural number less than 6. X is the natural number less than 6. So you have to write this in roster form. What are the natural numbers less than 6? Let's talk buddy. The first is 1, next is 2, next is 3, next is after this 4, 5. We can't write 6 here because they are strictly asking what? The numbers less than 6. 6 is not less than 6. 6 is equal to 6. So the total elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the roster form of this. Both are same. Here listing the elements here, but we are not listing, just describing a set here. Is it clear? Next. C. Set of all element x such that x is a 2-digit. X is a 2-digit. X is a 2-digit natural number such that the sum of its digits is 8. Sum of its digit is 8. They are asking what actually? The set of all elements x such that x is a 2-digit natural number. You have to collect 2-digit natural numbers here, but there is a one condition, sum of their digits is equal to 8 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಏನು ನೋಡುವ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ಡಿಜಿಟ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 8 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿ 17 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 2-digit ನಂಬರ್. ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಡ್ 1 and 7, what you will get? It is. Likewise you have to collect. Likewise you have to collect. ಅಂದರೆ you have to collect a 2-digit number, but one more condition, the sum of their digits is equal to 8 ಆಗಬೇಕು. So the first one 17, we can write 17 because sum of their digits is 8. If you reverse this 71, this is also 8. So ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. 8 17, what about the sum? 8 71, this is also 8 26, 8 62, 8 35, 8 53, 8 44, 8 next 44, next is 80. Is it clear? So the elements are 71, 26, 62, 35, 53, 44, 44 and 80. These are the two-digit natural numbers and sum of their digits is 8. Next. Next. Set D is given as D is equal to set of all element x such that x is a prime number, which is divisor of 60. So you have to write all the elements. So what is the property? The elements are like this. X is a prime number, not only prime number, which is the divisor of 60. What are the prime numbers, divisors of 60? So first prime number 2. Is 2 divide 60? Yes, 100%. Doubt about it. 2 divides 60. What about 3? 3 is also, because 3 into 20, 60. 2 into 30, it is 60. Next, 4 is 4 divides, sorry, 4 is not a prime number. What about 5? Yes. Next, after 5. So, the divisors of 60 are 2, 3 and 5. Next, set E is given as the set of all letters set of all letters in the word better. Set of all letters in the word better. We have to collect all the letters of the word better in roster form. Roster form algo tidiyalla makla. So see, what are the letters in the word better? So B is there, E is there, T is there, R is there. But we heard, sir, we have E twice, T twice. Already note alli helidene. So in a set, repetition na avoid ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. We have to avoid repetition. That's why T ಒಂದೇ time ಬರಿದ್ದು, E ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದೇ time ಬರಿದ್ದು. This is the way of representing the given set in a roster form. B E T R. Is it clear? Next, write the following. The following, write the following, write the following sets, write the following sets in set builder form. So previously ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, set builder form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದನ್ನ roster form ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ವಿ. So next, so given set na set builder form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. The first question, A is given as set of all elements 3, 6, 9 and 12. We have to represent this set in a set builder form. So what given form yavudile, it's a roster form. So how to write in a set builder form? So always ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. So you have to take, instead of writing, you have to take a general element. Let me take some x. What is the property of x is here? So clearly your x is what? Multiples of 3, that is 3 into 2 it is 6, 3 into 3 it is 9, 3 into 4 it is 12. Then how to represent not only multiples of 3, but we have 4 multiples of 3 here. What are the 4 multiples? That is 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3, 3 into 4. How to write this? The x is equal to 3 into n. X is equal to 3 into n. So what is the condition for your n? N belongs to natural number and your n is what? Greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 4 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? This is the way of representing this set. ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಸರ್? Let me explain this. So clearly, what are the possible values of n? N is a natural number and your n is from 1 to 4. The possible values of your n are 1, 2, 3, 4 because less than or equal to. So here is greater than or equal to, here is less than or equal to. Agar possible values of your x are, x is equal to, if n is equal to 1 ಆದರೆ 3 into 1 it's 3. If n is equal to 2 ಆದರೆ the value of x is 3 into 2 it is 6. If n is equal to 3 ಆದರೆ x is what? 3 into 3 it is 9. If n is equal to 4 ಆದರೆ 3 into 4 it is 12. 3 into 4 it is 12. That's why we write 3, 6, 9, 12 in a set builder form as set of all element x. X is equal to, because the multiples of 3, that's why x is equal to 3 into n. We have to give a condition for n here. N is a natural number, n is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 4. So clear? Next is set B is given as 2, 4, 8, 12, 32. 2, 4, 8, 12, 16, 32. So, what are this? This can also be written as like this, 2 to the power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. This 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 can be written as 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 cube, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. So, how to write it in a set builder form? Simple agi baribodu. Take this. See this. How to write this? Once again, a general element x such that what is your x? X is equal to 2 to the power the base. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ 2. ದ ಪವರ್ ವೇರಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ n here. The powers are varying, that's why I am taken n. So, yeah, there is a condition for n. What is n? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are what? Natural numbers. So, n belongs to n. And what are those natural numbers? Ella natural number na? Illa. Once again, we have a limitation. What is the limitation? N is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 5. This is the way of representing this set into set builder form. What is the way? X. What is x? X is equal to 2 to the power n. What is n? N is a natural number and your n is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 5. So, next is 2, 4, 6 goes on. So, you have to write this set in a set builder form. ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, this is what actually multiples of 2. Multiples of 2. How to write this in a set builder form? Better I am taking C. C is equal to this is x such that what is your x? That is 2 into n. Because this is 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5, 2 into 6, like that it is goes on. So, what is n is here? The n is only a natural number. There is no limitation of your n because it is a infinite set. There is no limitation. So, simply write n belongs to n. This is the way of representing this set in a set builder form. Next. Set D is equal to 1, 4, 9, likewise. How to represent? These are what? Perfect square numbers. That is what this is. This is perfect square numbers. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square. Likewise, it is goes on. How to represent this D? This D is equal to set of all element x such that what is your x? X is equal to some n square. So, clearly, what is n? N belongs to natural number. N belongs to natural number. There is a condition, limitation for n. What is n? N is your n is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 10. ಇದನ್ನು ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ explain ಮಾಡುವ. Okay. So, here n is a natural number, n is from 1 to 10. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ possible values of n ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? The possible values of n are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the possible values of n. So, for each value of n, what is the value of x? What is 1 square? x1. What is, if n is equal to 2, what is 2 square? It is 4. What is 3 square? It is 9. 4 square, it is 16. Likewise, what is 10 square? It is 100. We get all the elements of the set under this. So, clearly the resistive form of this is x such that x is equal to n square, where n belongs to natural number, and there is one limitation for n is from 1 to 10. Okay.